Okay. How's everybody doing? It is Friday. Friday. I just shared the links out on FaceSpace. It's been a heck of a morning. I've got sellers in Texas, East Texas, beautiful East Texas, signing paperwork for a closing next week on Wednesday. And then also, just had a closing now. Um, it was a young couple. They just had a baby. They got some cash. They wanted to buy something that they could purchase in cash, you know, uh, fix it, gain those equity values, increases. I'm just so proud of them. I'm giddy. I'm literally am giddy because we tried to buy another home. It didn't work out. It was really, everybody was disappointed. Then they found a better one for less money, and it worked out perfectly. 10-day escrow, got it done. He's headed to the new home now, put some cameras up so he can be eyes on. And then also, they're going to get their stuff and make their way to their new property. I'm telling you, West Alabama, invest west. Rural West Alabama has the deals and the equity. You don't realize how many people buy properties and they do appraisals and they literally borrow up to the dollar of what that property's worth. In rural West Alabama, you got opportunities to buy properties it's worth way more. There's always good equity there. You get a deal on the property, and of course the rental demand or fixer upper who want to make some improvements, put it right back on the market. It that works here too. You just don't have to have these big overhead, numbers to get into it. In the expensive markets, it takes more overhead. There's markets where beginners could absolutely get into it with very little money, and we just proved that today. $11,000. How about that? Um, all right, so I am covering the furniture store. Brandy's about to be here. Um, she's about to be here with me, and I want to be ready if a customer comes in. I've already had two this morning. Got a big order coming from one guy. Just bought a house. Awesome home right here on 69 South. Big ass house, and they're getting really really nice stuff. Excited about that. And I just had one leave. She was looking for something. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in and see what we got here. First up, Tuscaloosa City North, Harbor Ridge subdivision. It's one of those Westervelt developed subdivisions past the dam in North River. 3610 Harbor Ridge Way. That's right on the main road. Two-level home built in 2006, so it is turn of the century, not quite 20 years old. Big home, 5,407 square foot. It's got 1.53 acres with it as well. Lovely. Anytime you're getting a nice home like this, you at least need that full acre, and this one's 1.5 plus. 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, one half bathroom. City schools. David Wilder over at Keller Williams, the seller's agent, and they're asking 1.2 million. That's north of the River City. All right, next up, over in Summerfield Preserve, if you recall, there was a lot listed in there recently that you could build on. This is a new construction home built this year. Donna Petty over at Hamner Real Estate is the seller's agent. I'm not sure who the builder is for this one. I will look it up when I do the follow-up. But it's 5015 Summerfield Drive East, the main road there. One level, 3 bed, 2 bath, a third of an acre, 0.32. 1,823 square feet, so it's a moderate size. Arcadia Elementary, Bryant High School for the zoning, and they've got it at $399. So 400 grand basically, 1,823 square feet. right, new construction. Next up, we're in Jemison, Alabama, which is Chilton County. Not super familiar with that. I'm more of a true West Alabama guy here. 25 County Road, Unit 930. Oh, I'm sorry. County Road 25, Unit 930. It's a mobile home. Holy moly, what a deal. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, almost an acre, 0.82. It's a 2004 model, so it's only 2 decades there. The photo makes it look really good, the exterior at least. Almost 2,000 square feet. That's a double wide, I would assume. It's a foreclosure. Oh, wow, okay. Likely it needs to be cash. Dana Rowell over at Real Home Services is the listing agent. $37,100. That is an absolute steal. If you're looking to create some long term income through a rental property, this would be an amazing opportunity. It will rent no matter what. Inventory for rentals is so low. Wouldn't have to move it. Comes with almost an acre, and at $37,100, and you're getting $1,000 or $1,200 a month. That is an absolute steal. That's a good listing. All right, moving on. Barry, Tuscaloosa County, Barry, not Fayette County. 13567 Northside Drive. This is a whopper of a listing. So it's got a building, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,300 square feet. But the main asset is 160 acres coming with it. Lillian Anderton, Carrie Fitz Real Estate's the seller's agent. You've got an opportunity. 160 acres with that 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and they're basically asking $2 million for it. $100,000 shy of $2 million. It does look like there's a lot of cleared acreage, so it's like usable farmland. I'm trying to see. The building really looks more like a barn dominium type of setup. It's probably not like a real house. But 1.9 million, Barry, and that's Barry, Tuscaloosa County. Okay, got another one, Summerfield Preserve. Let me turn this down a little bit. Another one in Barry. Another one, Summerfield Preserve, 405 Creekside Loop Road. Summerfield Preserve subdivision, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1 level. This is a little smaller, 1,766, but it's still brand new. It's got under a fifth of an acre lot, 0.18. Arcadia Elementary, Bryant High for the zoning. Donna Petty again, must be the same developer. They're asking $374,900 for that one. All right, next up, we're in Kings Cove, 69 South. Rosh Coleman Realty Group. I know the builder of this subdivision. And Charity Dean is the builder's listing agent, employee listing agent, or exclusive listing agent. Not sure if she's a W-2 or not, but it's like a deal there where they work together. And she's the on-site realtor. And these are awesome homes. This one's 1,143 square feet, so it's a smaller floor plan, but it gets you a little better price. 3-bed, 2-bath, under a fifth of an acre, 0.19, and it's $229,000 for Kings Cove. It's a good listing if you can work with that square footage. Okay, next up, we're in Gordo. Lauren Thomley, Keller Williams. I believe she's from Gordo or she's from Pickens County. 11702 Malone Creek Road. No subdivision. Gotta love that. Home and almost 9 acres. There's a good listing right there. Built in 1997. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, one level, 2,240 square feet. She's got West Tuscaloosa County, but Gordo for the zoning. So I'm not sure if it may be zoned. Yeah, they got Buell and Sipsey Valley schools, but the address is Gordo 35466. Home in almost 9 acres. 235. So it's 235,000. It's a good listing. All right, next up, moving on, we're in Brookwood, which is East Tuscaloosa County. $1 million Lake subdivision. It's one of the only established subdivisions in Brookwood, or for the area in this area of Brookwood. That's just the 911 address. 12882 Bel Air Circle. It's really more like Lakeview, which is an unincorporated community. 3 bed, 2 bath, 2 level home built in 1986, 2 years before I was born. 2,074 square foot. So that's a moderate size. It's got a half-acre parcel, just under 0.4. Lakeview Elementary, Brookwood High School. That's exactly what I just said. Gerald Ross over at Southern Homes of Tuscaloosa is the seller's agent, and he's asking $317 for that one. All right, next up, Collegiate Downs. This is the on-campus property right there across from the cemetery at Bryant-Denny Stadium. 1009 12th Street, unit number 2. 1 bed, 1 bath, built in 1988. That is the year I was born. Very small, 547 square feet, but it's just a 1-bedroom condo. Jason Gray over at Keller Williams is the seller's agent for that one. $279,900 asking price. $279,900 asking price. You know, I know it's West Alabama and that's a small condo, but when it sits right beside Bryant-Denny Stadium, that's all your demand right there. So that's probably right on par with the correct pricing. All right, next up, Northport County, Grand Point subdivision, ever popular Grand Point. 13833 Willowview Lane. 1 level, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a third of an acre, 0.3. Approximate square foot, 2,396. It's just under 2,400 square foot, built in 2016. So it's still relatively new, less than a decade. Lauren Stewart, Keller Williams, the seller's agent, and it's $429,900. That's probably a good price definitely for that area. It may be a little higher because Grand Point is just so popular. A lot of new money, a lot of higher incomes in those subdivisions, kind of like the towns, and so that's why. All right, next up, we're in Tuscaloosa City, southeast. This is off of Skyland and Skyland Park subdivision. 5 Dogwood Lane, 1 level, 3 bed, 2 bath, built in 1954. So it's mid-century. Definitely needs lead-based paint disclosure. 1,510 square foot. It's a moderate size. University Place Elementary and Bryant High School. Those are city schools. If you were to buy this one, Erica Barnett, Next Home Legacy Group's the seller's agent. It's $199,900 asking price. So under $200,000, with city schools, that would be a delightful payment for somebody that worked in the city of Tuscaloosa. To have a payment on something under $200,000. All right, next up, Juanita Drive. How do you like that? Very recognizable with the locals. Juanita Drive subdivision as well. This one is built in 1940, so it's even early mid-century. 2 bed, 1 bath, 748 square feet. It just shows you the differences. You never see a 748 square foot house being built these days. Back in the 40s, of course, the times allowed for that. But these days, that's literally just too small. You'd get like a portable building and convert it to a residence before you do that. 70 Juanita Drive, Erica Barnett, Next Home Legacy Group, under 100 grand, 99 asking price. That's a really good one. You could probably do the investor 1% approach. Okay, this one's been on the market so many times. I don't know what the deal is. They could just keep selling it every single year. Seems like somebody else has put it back on the market, but it does sell most of the time. 9200 Old Watermelon Road. That's right there between the lakes at North River Subdivision and North River Yacht Club. Ton of new money and big money properties in this area. There was a house listed on the golf course just right beside this for like $3 million recently, and it needed a roof. 9200 Old Watermelon. Elizabeth Henson over at Keller Williams, the seller's agent. It's a house on 1.3 acres. You would like to have that one full acre with such a nice property, and they're asking 1.1 million for that one. Okay, next up, Tuscaloosa City East, Colonial Hills subdivision, very recognizable, directly off of University Boulevard, 2829 Colonial Drive Northeast. University. I'm sorry, not University. Recognizable off of Jack Warner Parkway. They kind of run concurrent, but just a little further over from each other. Affordable opportunity again, under 200 grand, 185,000 asking price for this one. 1,300 square feet, built in 1979, so it does not need the lead-based paint disclosure. 3-bed, 2-bath, third of an acre, Alberta Elementary, Northridge High, LeBaron Collins over at JR Real Estate is the seller's agent. 185 asking. Okay, got another one under 200. Tuscaloosa City Southeast, 5210 Second Court East. One level, built in 1968, so it does need the lead-based paint disclosure. 1,692 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath, just under a third of an acre, 0.28. Skyland Elementary, Northridge High for the zoning. Alice Maxwell, she's the owner of Keller Williams. Is the listing agent. 199.5 asking price. These are some really good primary home opportunities. There was a few for investment. 13178 Espy Springs Road in Berry, North Tuscaloosa County, not Berry in Fayette County. One level, 1973 year built, so it does need the lead-based paint. 1,400 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1/2 bath, and home and almost 20 acres. How do you like that? A lot of space with this one. Matthew Odom, First Class Real Estate, the seller's agent, and they're asking $409 for that. So another one with some acreage with it. There was one earlier today that had 160 acres. Okay, next up, we've got a University Downs condominium for lease. Andy Bone over Andrew J. Bone Real Estate. They do a lot of rentals. They've got no telling how many. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath unit, $1,650 rent, $1,650 deposit, and those are pretty much all student occupied. Okay, moving on. Tuscaloosa County. It's not Tuscaloosa City, Tuscaloosa County, 4436 Wilshire Circle. Wilshire at the Woodland, so it must be close to the Tuscaloosa City East or the Skyland area. Woodland Forest Elementary, Bryant High. I'm sure this is probably something off of Hargrove Road. Skyland to Hargrove, turn right onto the Woodlands and onto Wilshire's. Probably just hasn't been annexed. Jeremy Dobbs over at Realty One Group Legends. It's the seller's agent, and they're asking $300,000. This one was built in 2000. It's 2,177 square feet, so it's a moderate to large square footage. All right, and this is the last one for today. A grand total of 22. And it's in Demopolis, Alabama, Marengo County, 1809 Vine Avenue. One level home, 3-bed, 2-bath, built in 1972. So it is Does need lead-based paint disclosure. Almost 2,200 square feet, so it's a moderate to large size. It's got that ranch style engineering with the one roof line and roof trestle. It's got a half-acre parcel, 0.53. Demopolis Schools. Chad Jones over at Southern Homes is the seller's agent for that one. All right, so that is it for today's new listings. It's been very active this week. I will leave you. Oh my goodness! Even though it is cloudy here in Tuscaloosa, I can see sunshine and clouds. At the North Pickens Airport. How you like that? Okay, it's Friday. Um, enjoy the day. In the war in Ukraine, Putin needs to be out of power, if not dead. I'll say it out loud and hopefully speak it into existence since everybody else is scared of that, I guess. Long shot. I just know Jesus has got my back, and if the Russians could touch us now, they would. So we need to speak our minds, and Putin should get the death penalty. There's no doubt about that. I see a customer coming in. Sayonara.